Hello, so still on vacation, so I'm going to be doing Wordle connections and minute cryptic only, and it's from my phone again. All right, today's March 1st. We're going to start with Wordle, and this whole vacation we are starting with codex. So let's just stick my face here. All right. All right, just an E, it's yellow. We don't have to worry about ER ending because the E is not fourth. So, common letters, STRLN. I'll probably put the E at the end. So, yeah, why don't we just do steel? Actually, steel doesn't put E at the end, but steel is a good guess, so we're going to do that. I got ahead of myself in terms of thinking rather than talking. All right, so, okay, so now I'm thinking probably L second, E at the end, as I was originally thinking. So maybe slate would have been a better guess. I or U after the L. Let's look at I. Oops. I something E. So what do we want to do here? Glide. No, there's no D. BLI. You would think there'd be a bunch of these, but I'm not seeing any. PLI. Okay. Well, another option is to do ILE. We could even put an R second if there was a word like that. What can we do here? While, WHILE. At least it's something to guess. Let's do it. All right, well, the E is at the end. That's all I got right. So I do think that it's L second, but I guess it would be LU something E. I have to get this right, otherwise I don't know where to put my face. Plume comes to mind. Let's just try that. Those are decent letters. Plume. Not plume. All right. So where am I going to put my face? I guess I'll cover the keyboard for now. So LUE. Fluke? Is there... I should probably make sure, since it's guess 5, how many options we actually have left here. I don't know where to put myself. All right. So other than fluke, are there other FLUs? Not that I see. GLU? No. I think it might just be fluke. BLU, BLU. Let's just go with fluke. All right, it was fluke. Alrighty. Cool. Ooh, I've hit 1,500 Wordles. All right, getting closer to that max streak there. Let's check the bot to see how people did today. All right. Give me an 88 skill. 35 luck, very unlucky. 4.1 is the average today. Okay, so how do I move to the next one? Scroll. There we go. We had 112 starting with codex, steel being by far the most common follow-up. Also stern, stare, stale, slate, least, all just some good follow-ups. Okay. Now after while, there was quite a bit. Let's look at the next one here. After plume, okay, so fluke was the only one with those greens. Oh, sorry, yeah. So after while, it looks like we had bulge, lunge, plume, fluke, and flume. Wait. No, that's after plume. I don't know, it's a little confusing. Right, so these are the colorings that plume could have had. So these are what the options were after while, which is bulge, lunge, plume, fluke, and plume. And by guessing plume, which actually got a 99 skill score, we only had fluke left with the coloring we got. Okay. Yeah, down to one solution. Okay, so fluke was it, like I thought. Sorry. I'm not used to using this bot to analyze what guesses were left. It would have done clasp, glute, fluke. That's pretty lucky. We don't get to see the cheater rate today. All right. 2.9, 24.2, 66.1, 93.9, greater than 99. Okay. Cool. Well, let's go back and do connections. Here we are. Play. We've got ladder, palm tree, hard hat, finger food, knuckle sandwich, tapa, nail gun, Johannesburger. What? Not Johannesburg, Johannesburger. Is that someone who lives in Johannesburg? Airplane, licorice pizza. Ooh, licorice pizza. Tool belt, luggage, canapé, smiling face with sunglasses, copy pasta, and hors d'oeuvre. Hold on. I know how to say this. What is it? Hors d'oeuvres. Anyway, hors d'oeuvre. So smiling face with sunglasses is interesting. That's an emoji. What would you put that with? I mean, the thing that I'm thinking of is ending with food, ends with burger, ends with pasta, ends with pizza. This is a little on the nose for ending with pizza. Knuckle sandwich ends with sandwich. But I mean, it feels like a thing. Let's try it. Yeah. Things you don't eat that end in foods. Okay. So it ends in a food, but you don't eat it. Okay. I don't know what licorice pizza is, though, but I'm glad that it's not actually something you eat. I don't know. Are tapa, canapé, finger food, and hors d'oeuvres just appetizer-like things? Maybe? Little bite. Okay. I'm wearing purple, and I got purple first. That's nice. I'm not really trying for reverse rainbow. I'm stealing away from the party to record this, so you're welcome. Airplane? I mean, airplane is an emoji. So is smiling face with sunglasses. Palm tree's an emoji. I feel like a ladder, a nail gun, a tool belt, and a hard hat are things that you would just... I don't know. They're things a construction worker would have. So what are these? Vacation emoji. There we go. These are construction equipment. There we go. Okay. Let's just check the bot here. 94% is that's the highest I've seen in a long time. Yeah, this one really wasn't all that hard. Is there really anything to analyze when it's such a high solve rate? Blue seems like that's the hardest. Purple first isn't as high percentage as I thought. Second is, I guess mostly green, but not mostly green, but a lot of green, but otherwise equal. Like, there's not much to see here. People who lost. We've got green at 2%, green and yellow at 2%, 1% got nothing. I feel like there's kind of just baseline failures in this game, but I feel like anyone who plays it a decent amount will have won today. Palm tree, finger food, knuckle sandwich, and nail gun was a rainbow herring. Palm, finger, knuckle, nail. Okay, parts of the hand. Got it. If I'd noticed that, I may have held off on purple to see which one was which. I probably wouldn't have just tried one, though. So, people are getting yellow first, or green, The rainbow herring and the actual purple are equal at 10%, which is interesting. Then we got blue at 4%. All right. Okay, cool. Let's finish with minute cryptic here. Oh, it has to reload for some reason. This is by member Max C. I'm bald, clutching wobbly cane, and prone to falling over. 10 letters. Holy moly. I'm bald. Okay. So if you're bald, you're missing the hair on your head, right? So I'm wondering if I'm bald is an M. And then clutching wobbly cane. Wobbly feels like it could be an anagram indicator. We need a lot of letters. And I feel like clutching could be our anagram fodder. And then, so then our definition would be cane and prone to falling over, which doesn't. Okay, instead of that, I wonder if clutching is like around, like an insertion indicator. But if so, then I didn't interpret I'm bald correctly, because the way I'd interpreted I'm bald is just one letter. Clutching wobbly cane and prone to falling over. It feels like prone to falling over is our definition. Clutching wobbly cane. I'm not sure what's happening here. Prone to falling over. Is that a definition? It's interesting that M plus clutching is enough letters, but I don't know. I don't think cane and prone to falling over is an appropriate definition. Wobbly. I'm bald. I wonder if... Okay, here's what I'm wondering. If I'm bald is what's clutching, as in, if you're clutching something, you're holding it, right? So it's holding on to a wobbly cane. So what we need to do is anagram cane, and then prone to falling over is our definition, and is just a linking word. So somewhere inside of I'm bald, we need to anagram cane to get prone to falling over. So imbalanced. Okay, you can kind of see it already. So here's I'm bald, and it's clutching an anagram of cane to get imbalanced. There we go. That probably took me a little longer than it should have, but it makes perfect sense now. All right, cool. Well, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. And how'd you do?